guys, it's Erin. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I edit my Instagram photos, and the reason that I'm going to be doing this is because I was requested many times to do this video, and I'm starting a new Instagram theme, so I decided that I want to show people how I make my Instagram photos, because people always say, what apps do you use? How do you edit your photos? How do you do this? So I'm just going to be showing you because it is fairly simple, but if you want to know how I edit my photos, then I'm going to show you. So I'm going to be showing you on the screen, and like my phone screen will be over there, so if I'm looking down, that's why. But before I get started, I got a new phone case. I really like it. It is a wildflower case. Yeah. So as you can see on the screen, these are all my editing apps that I have. So I'm just going to go through like all of them because I typically do use all of them for just like one photo. So I have SAFAKASH, Facetune, PicFX, Superimpose, Fonto, Airbrush, Legend, Afterlight, Eraser, Molded, and Snapseed. And now I'm just going to explain what each of these apps do. So SAFAKASH is my main app, and like everybody uses it. I use it for filters. Facetune is just to edit your face in case like you have a blemish and you don't really feel like embracing that in one of your photos. I mean, so Facetune costs like $3.99 in the App Store. And I have PicFX, which is also for filters. I don't really use that as much as like, that's like my least used app probably. That also costs money. Superimpose is like when I used to do like edits, which I do not do anymore, and that also costs money. Fonto is what I actually use to make my thumbnails now for YouTube and just to add text onto images. That's free. And I have Airbrush, which is basically a free version of Facetune. It has like different tools that you can use, so I sometimes switch between the two. And then I have Legend, which is not actually for photos. It just animates text basically. Afterlight, which also costs money, and it's for filters, anything, light leaks, whatever. Eraser, which is like what it's called, it erases. Molded, which is for collages. And then Snapseed, which is like a Google app, and I actually really do recommend getting it because I only use it for one thing though, so I will show you that. So the image on the screen is the photo that I'm going to be editing for you guys today. So the first app that I usually use is Facetune. And what I'm going to do is, so I have like a pimple like right there, and it's, I don't like it. So I'm going to, well first I'm just going to smooth out my arms because I want my arms, my face to match. And then also I'm going to smooth out my neck because I have like this like weird spot issue thing, and I don't really like that in photos. So I also smooth out my neck, and I make sure to not make it look too fake, and if it is, I just erase it. And then I just go into my face, and then I do the smoother option over the bad areas. It doesn't really go away all the way, but and then I just take smoother and go over like less problem areas, so like my face is like blurry in one spot, you know, just smoothing out my face, and then once again going into smoother and then just smoothing those out. Or what you could do if you don't want to smooth your skin, I personally like that look, but if you don't want to smooth your skin, then you can just use patch and then just patch up the area. So this is the before and the after, so you can see a difference on my face. And then I'm just going to go to details and just add detail to my eyes, and then add detail to my hair because I don't want it to look like too fuzzy or whatever. And then just like go over the whole photo and just make it look more natural. I also forgot to do this one part. So like in this photo I'm wearing a Kylie lip kit, so my lips look very dry. So I'm just going to smooth out my lips. And Ricky Dillon also does this because he has like naturally dry lips, and I do it now too because of him. So yeah. And then my teeth look really yellow, so I'm just going to whiten them. Like just edit things to your preference. Like for me that is way too light, but I never plan like posting this. I'm just like gonna erase it, and then there you go. And that's usually what I do on Facetune. And then I'm going to go into the app Snapseed. So in Snapseed, the only tool that I use is the selective tool, and what this is you can select certain colors and then either brighten the area, like the certain color, brighten it, change the contrast of it, or saturate it. And I just use it for mainly just saturation and brightness. So like you just click on the area and then you scroll. If you download the app, it tells you how to do everything, and then I just adjust the brightness of the colors because my theme is like bright. And then also since I'm wearing a white shirt, I'm just going to brighten that, and then select the blue on my shirt and then just change the contrast, and then select the red, change the contrast, and then you can see the color difference in these images. Like that's a before of no saturation or brightness, and then the after. So I'm just gonna save that, and then it asks me if I want to modify it. I don't know what modify even means, but for this photo I'm gonna go into Afterlight as well, and then all I do on Afterlight is just, for this one I'm not gonna add any more saturation. I'm just gonna fade it like 47 times. By that I mean like the percentage or whatever. And I'm just gonna sharpen it because I like having crisp photos, I guess. And then I'm just gonna save that at the max quality. And then VSCO Cam is basically where I do all of my editing, and they used to have like a square layout so you could see how your theme was going to look, but then for some unknown reason they changed it, so now it's like really ugly and I hate it, but I still like their effects or whatever. So what everybody wants to know, what filter do I use? For some photos I do not use filters, by the way, but for this one I use HB1. Earlier I used to use HB2, but now I like HB1 more since it's like brighter, I guess. And then I never do full HB1 because that's like too much for me. So I'm just gonna do like a 6 or a 7. And then I always have the exposure go up, but yeah, in this photo I want the exposure up 1. And I sharpen it even more. Okay, never mind, that's way too much. And then I turn the saturation up 1 because the saturation on VSCO Cam makes it more orange, so I like that look, I guess. And then temperature down 1, and then I usually do fade 2, and then that's really it. So then I just save that, save to camera roll, and that is actually all I do to edit my photos. It's very simple. And then I just go onto my Instagram, which is Erin Nicole, and I just post the photo, and I see your guys' responses and everything. So if you want to follow me, be sure to look at it. I don't have like that good of photos, but I mean, I'm improving. If you'd like to see more photos of this, be sure to go follow me and then turn on my post notifications because I'm posting like way more now. So also, this video was sponsored by Best Fiends. I'm totally kidding, but I also was sent these 2 finishing and priming sprays, and you may have seen them before. I got more because I absolutely love these products that much. It feels so amazing and I absolutely love it, and I actually forgot to use it today. So I was sent more of these products for their Take Me Swimming on the First Date campaign because they're waterproof and like they keep your makeup on even if you go in the water. So I really recommend these products. They're so good. I will link them down below. Today I'm wearing this Volume Colorist mascara, and what it does, it has like a lash tint complex in it or whatever. So after like a few days of using this, it makes your eyelashes darker. So I really recommend this if like you want darker eyelashes. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and this is my first time ever doing this, but my goal of likes is, let's try to get to 200. We've done it before like many times, so I think we can do it again. So let's try to get this video to 200 likes. I don't really care how long it takes. 200 likes. And also comment down below what your Instagram theme is, and if you don't have one, tell me because I really want to know. And subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and I'll be sure to talk to you guys next week. Bye!